Because then now Doug Liman was like gonna boycott or something like that. I don't know. See, this is all kind of weird because this is Hollywood and they put this out there. Did Amazon want this out there? I don't think Doug Liman wanted to put this out there because it's like, okay, it's Hollywood. People lie all the time. I don't know who's telling the truth. Roadhouse. Jake Gyllenhaal and of course, what's his name? The UFC fighter. Totally drawing a blank right now of his name, of course, because my brain's not working correctly. There's some controversy behind it because everybody was kind of wondering about if it was going to get a theatrical release, and apparently when it came to Doug Liman and even Jake Gyllenhaal and people involved, they said they wanted that to be released in theaters, but we got an article from Variety right here. Sources, but again, sources. This is sources, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a huge grain of salt. Sources familiar with the Roadhouse negotiations say the filmmakers and Jake Gyllenhaal were given a choice. Make the film for $60 million and get a theatrical release, or take $85 million and go streaming. They opt for the latter. What? Again, controversial. Oh, but look who wrote the article. A controversial writer right here, Miss Tatiana Segal. It's kind of, anytime I see her name, I just kind of go like, what? So it said in November 2021, Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi were running MGM. Of course, now they're at Warner Brothers, and began negotiating with Liman to direct the Jake Gyllenhaal, and Jake Gyllenhaal the star in the tough guy bouncer played by, blah, blah, blah. All that. In 2022, DeLuca and Abdi left to run Warner Brothers, and the film was put into a turnaround. Still, Amazon Studios chief Jennifer Salk quickly salvaged it and was poised to greenlight the film with a cast that also included, all those people. And I just remembered, of course, who the fighter was. Conor McGregor, of course. They all look at the money. So then, of course, they were given the choice, and they all look at the money. Everybody looks at the money. In August 2022, Amazon put out a press release that erased any ambiguity about the film's distribution plans. Roadhouse was labeled an Amazon Prime video movie, and Salk touted the appeal for our global audience. Liman and Silver both signed off on the press release, with Liman gushing, "I'm thrilled to put my own spin on the beloved Roadhouse legacy," and Silver noting that he was so excited to bring the newly imagined version to audiences around the world. Because then now Doug Liman was like gonna boycott or something like that. I don't know. See, this is all kind of weird because this is Hollywood and they put this out there. Did Amazon want this out there? I don't think Doug Liman wanted to put this out there because it's like, okay, it's Hollywood. People lie all the time. I don't know who's telling the truth. Who knows right there, but I'm sure there's going to be more as we get closer to the release of Roadhouse, that we're going to hear more about all of this. Maybe Doug Liman's going to have a quote, or Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't know, but there's the controversy right there. So it's basically like saying they took the extra money and agreed to it just to be on streaming, and now all of a sudden there's this big fuss when it comes to that. Anyways,